On a blockchain, an NFT is a collection of cryptographic tokens. It denotes something unique, collectible, and one of a kind. It can be utilized in a virtual setting for real-world commodities including real estate, artwork, and more. Because NFTs are not similar to each other, they cannot be traded or swapped like cryptocurrencies. To put it another way, an NFT is similar to a one-of-a-kind work of art such as Michelangelo's David, of which only one exists and is housed in the Accademia Gallery in Florence. If someone wanted that particular David, they could either buy it if it were for sale or obtain a copy, in which case we would no longer be discussing the original, which is what gives the sculpture its value. How NFTs work. Online markets such as the NFT Catcher are used to trade and distribute NFTs. Investors can look through asset inventories, choose one, and purchase it. Ethereal ERC-20 tokens, which are used to issue a smart contract on the Ethereal blockchain, are the most common blockchain NFTs. They can also be purchased with the cryptocurrencies Polygon, Solana, and Polka. Making money with NFTs. Even though they were only recently published, there are numerous methods to profit from NFT. We've listed and explained some of the most popular below so you can see what would be a good fit for you if you wish to enter this industry. Number 1. Create and sell NFTs. You can generate money by selling your work as NFTs if you are a creator or have stock that you wish to monetize. Anything digital, including original art, music, films, memes, and more, can be created and sold. This is a rather broad field. Your imagination is the only limit. All you have to do is think long and hard about a digital asset that people will pay for and then wait. It might be considered one of the best methods for obtaining free NFT. Number 2. NFTs Trading. The acquisition and sale of NFTs is another popular way to learn how to make money with NFTs. To make a profit, you must buy at a lower price and sell at a higher price. In less than 6 months, a Miami art collector named Pablo Rodriguez sold a Beetle digital art piece for 1,000 times its original price, but not all NFTs are successful. As a collector, you must be able to look at works critically to spot opportunities or expectations and profit from a future resale. Number 3. NFTs Games. This is one of the most popular ways to make money with NFT because what could be better than earning money while having fun? Several blockchain-based games let you purchase and trade in-game products such as NFTs. Many people have succeeded here, believe it or not. A gamer in the CryptoKitties game received more than $300,000 for a single crypto cat. This is an increasingly popular option. This is how you can make money playing NFT games. Number 4. Rent NFTs. Renting NFTs is a great method to earn money while sitting on your hands, especially if you have assets with high or relevant demand. Players can borrow cards or assets in several games, so both the buyer and the vendor win. This is accomplished by determining the contract's duration and rental rate. It is possible to renew or terminate the term once it has expired. NFT rentals are available on numerous platforms. Number 5. Stake. To employ this strategy, you must lock your digital assets for a specified amount of time in exchange for a reward or incentive. External platforms such as Planet, which serves as a DeFi repository, are used to carry out this operation. The annual percentage yield and the amount of NFTs in staking determine the benefit for users. Number 6. Invest in NFTs Companies. Investing in NFT startups is another option to generate money indirectly with NFTs. You won't make much money at first, but keep in mind that NFTs haven't proven to be a trend that moves quickly. There are a lot of excellent NFT firms that are exhibiting great advancements and opportunities, so you may invest in them for the long run and hope they succeed. Number 7. Buy digital fashion. The goal is to eliminate waste while making clothes and for brands to know the measurements and success before even starting to produce a garment. The idea is to sell digital garments as NFTs, which ensures that the clothes cannot be reproduced and also allows brands to generate scarcity and exclusivity. We could use a Snapchat filter to try on items and buy virtual pants, blouses, and outfits, then edit the photos and share them on Instagram. As was the case at London Fashion Week, when a new company named Ouroboros, which builds itself as the first fashion house to integrate science and technology with actual haute couture, debuted a digital clothing line that you can use via augmented reality. Number 8. Revolutionize the luxury sector. When you buy a used Rolex or Louis Vuitton briefcase, the goal is to know when it was purchased, how many hands it has been through, and how much it has cost each time it has been exchanged. Ralph Lauren, Prada, and Richmond have already partnered up to create a marketplace where these things may finally be tracked. Number 9. Unique and exclusive design. The goal is to create fashion platforms that stimulate community-based design and eliminate counterfeits. This is what Nike's CryptoKicks patent is all about. Assume you create some sneakers, release them on the market, and everyone wants to own them. You invent an NFT, and Nike begins selling sneakers with your design. Number 10. A new model for entertainment. Another industry that will inevitably change and democratized by NFTs is music, which will no longer be controlled by record companies, radio stations, or any other means of transmission other than the genuine composer. Yanni, Gorillaz, and even The Weeknd have previously gone on the NFT bandwagon to sell their music. Difference between NFTs and cryptocurrencies. You mustn't mix them up with cryptocurrencies. NFTs employ cryptocurrencies for transactions and the same blockchain technology as Bitcoin, but the asset is configured differently. Because each NFT is equipped with a unique identification number and metadata that distinguishes one NFT from another, a cryptocurrency can be traded or swapped on an equivalent basis, but NFTs cannot. You can trade one Bitcoin for another because they are identical, but you cannot trade NFTs for NFTs. How to create NFTs? Yes, as we previously stated, you can design and sell your NFT. This holds for practically any digital item, including music, digital art, and photographs. You will require the following. Make a cryptocurrency investment. You'll need some cryptocurrency because any platform you use to complete your NFT will charge you a service fee. Selecting an NFT market. They're all places where you can list your own NFT. Make your collection. To build your NFT in the specified market and upload your digital asset, you must submit all of the needed information. Best examples of NFTs. We'll wrap off this piece by describing some of the most common NFT cases so that if you are interested in diving in, you may examine them and pick one that seems like a good deal to you. Number 1. Anxiety Infinity: How to Earn Money. Anxiety Infinity is a game inspired by Pokemon and based on NFT. Here, players acquire creatures and fight each other using their access abilities, digital creatures. Each creature is an NFT with the ability to produce additional characters. To level up, you must devote time to training and improving the access's abilities. The in-game marketplace allows players to trade their creatures, lands, and other stuff for Bitcoin. Number 2. How to earn money with Mobox. Users can play for free on Mobox and get incentives for being extremely active in the game. Momos are NFTs that can be earned or received through mystery boxes. Players that earn these NFTs can trade, stake, or use them as collateral to unlock more features in the ecosystem's games. One of the important games, Momo Token Master, allows players to fight with their friends and enemies to grab cash from them. Momo NFTs are characters with distinct abilities that gamers can utilize. Key tokens, which are obtained by staking Mobox or other cryptocurrencies, can be used to buy or unlock NFTs. Why do people buy NFTs? It's simple, because people believe its value will increase over time, allowing them to sell it for a higher price. Nobody pays 260,000 euros for a rock drawing because they liked rock drawings or because they can get them for free, but rather because of the value of this particular drawing as an NFT. Where to buy and sell NFTs? OpenSea, the world's largest non-fungible token platform with artwork, domains, trading cards, and other non-fungible tokens. Ribble, it's a non-fungible token marketplace called Ribble. Non-fungible tokens can be bought, sold, and created. Makerspace is a digital NFT marketplace where digital producers can sell their work to collectors and fans. Valuables, it's a platform for selling autographed tweets from their authors. Conclusion. NFTs are a popular way to make money, but because they are new and unfamiliar to many people, it's critical that you properly grasp how they work and the risks they include before diving in. These alternatives can be very beneficial, but you must have a clearly defined strategy and be able to accept the dangers, since you could lose all of your invested funds at any time. The profit margin can be large, but so can the danger margin.